Oh, yeah. What's up, Road Dog, P1 production expert, and/or sweet supernatural freak? Team Crowley Dean. I am Roy Golden, Dorado myself, coming straight at you from around the side. Previously recorded now on YouTube Live. Go Google, like me. Hey. Listen. Tonight I've got an audio treat so sweet, your cochleas will swallow it all. Because it's my favorite day of the week, Self-Shame Saturday. Self-Shame Saturday. Self-Shame Saturday. That's right. Oh, yeah. It's the day where I take a look back at this week's vidges and find my favorite funny fails. Look for all them special memorable moments that I can share to you on the twits and the grams and the tumbles. Yeah. How's your week been? It's Saturday. It's Saturday night. And I am balls deep in production of A Bedroom Boy's Best, my 23-year, 2 decades plus journey to produce an album of all original music that went straight from here. My heart right there. To your ears. I'm pointing to your ears now. Yeah. Sincere songwriting. A worthy goal. To earn a living to support myself and my family by sharing an intimate, emotional connection with you through the magic of music. That's a worthy goal, and I'm relentlessly determined to achieve that worthy goal. I got that road dog spirit in me. RDAWG. Holla at me, road dogs. Strong in the dolphin tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Had a good workout. Had a good Pokemon walk and crack. I cracked 2 10K eggs today. Yeah. Walked about 8.5 miles. It was such a beautiful day today. Such a beautiful day in the anus canals of Valley Ranch, Irving, Texas, a suburb of Dallas, Texas, United States of Americas. Central Daylight Time, GMT, -5 now. We're just -5. Sometimes it's -6, but it's -5 now. Oh, yeah. That means it's 3:04 a.m. London time. How you doing? RoyGolden.co.uk. Where to begin? What did I do last time? I think we took the look-see. I think I took a look at the photo shoot, didn't I? Last time? Well, the time before that, I've got a couple different playlists going. Here, why don't we do that? I'll explain this a little bit. Yeah. I got all kinds of changes planned for y'all. Got all kinds of mad changes. I've created a couple of new playlists here to help organize all this contents. Yeah. How you feel about that? A Bedroom Boy's Best. These are my first 12 videos that introduce each song that I'm going to be working with on the album, Omniville, my debut album, Omniville. Available now from your favorite online musical retailer, and it's Omniville. I'm calling it the 515 version, released 15 May 2016. If you love what I'm doing, and you want to support me, the best way you can is to own me. I want you to own me real hard and real strong. So going over to that Play Store, maybe iTunes or whichever one you like. Amazon. Oh, I'm on Amazon's too. I want you to own it though. Don't stream it, own it. Buy me. Listen to me anytime you want. Yeah. Yeah, it's the best way you can support me. Thank you. And tell all your friends. But the 515 version, I say get it now because it is not going to be available much longer whenever I finish up the unleashed version, which is what we're working on now. Day in, day out, day night. Sharing with you each step of the process live. The unleashed version replaces that 515 version. 515 will be gone forever. So, get it while you can. Well, check out these videos. I've got some playlists going here. I think we start to see a pattern. We've got date night, Friday, poetry time. So, Friday nights are going to be whenever I share some poetry, readings, and interpretations. And last night's was a lot of fun. Wow. Talked about I vamped for about an hour, a little over an hour before I even got to the poetry. Just talking about directors of photography and Eric Bogosian and shaved thighs and scaphoid fractures. Check that out. Date night, Friday, poetry time. Love it. A Bedroom Boy's Best. These are the first episodes that I did, which consisted of a brief introduction of some of my philosophies of songwriting, where the songs came from, and then I spontaneously combusted into an a cappella version renderings of each song. Why not? There is nothing more emotionally and physically and vocally naked than just a DIY a cappella version. Hey. Got to start somewhere, Roll Dog. Got to start somewhere. I loved it. Loved it. Those were a lot of fun. We're going to take a look at the rest of those tonight. I think we ended on Ranch in the City, where I had the dolphin squeal. I unveiled my dolphin squeal that night. If you haven't checked that one out, check it out. Day night, Friday night, poetry time. Then I've got one here for Self-Shame Saturday. This is the third episode of Self-Shame Saturday. Roy's Record Renovations, if you haven't checked that out yet, I go into deep discussion on the changes that I'll be making to the album in this unleashed version. We got our Watoto list going on. I explain all that Watoto list. It's a review song by song of what worked, what didn't work in the mix, in the vocals, my observations. We talk about the musicians' performances. We talk about a lot of great stuff in there. If you haven't checked those out yet, check them out. A couple of hours each. There's lots of content here. Building up quite the library. It's gonna be huge. Gonna be mad huge, Real Dog. Mad huge. Yeah. But first, let's check this out. Let's pick up at Season 1, Episode 8 of A Bedroom Boy's Best playlist. Check it out now, youtube.com/Roy Golden Videos. youtube.com/Roy Golden Videos. Oh, yeah. And where are we? Let's give it a listen. Music is the most magical form of art in the world. Music is the most magical form of art in the world.
Printed art and motion pictures are all very special.
Oh, very.
Music is an ideal form of communication for heartfelt emotion.
Oh, how about that? Oh, that's nice.
I close my eyes when I listen to music.
Oh, yeah. I often close my eyes. Oh. I like this. This is before we say goodbye. Oh, this is a good one, George. This is a real good one. I often close my eyes when I listen to music. I talk about that a little bit, too, in some various episodes of this Visualize the Scene, especially as it pertains to arrangements of the song. Here, I'll explain a little bit more. Let's go into this.
The lead vocalist is the lead actor, and musicians are supporting cast, and the rhythm and melody are elements of the visual composition. For example,
What was that kind of face? Was that little chipmunky teeth? Hey, he's a little chipmunk.
tonight's song composition.
What is that? I don't know. One thing, I don't know if I've gone into this. Each day that I would do these, I would write this intro the day of. I love getting into the habit of writing daily. And I had no idea how I wanted to do it or what I was going to say. But when it came time to write, just start writing. It's the same thing whenever I write songs, whenever I write poems. I pick a time. I'm either inspired or it's just time to write. And then I'll start writing. And I would poop these intros a couple of hours before the show, ideally. Towards the end, it was more like 5 minutes before the show. But what I needed was approximately 45 minutes to generate about 250 words, and then have anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to preview it before I would go and do the live version of it. So this is all live, and I don't have a teleprompter. My teleprompter was I would print out my script, and I have a clamp on my lighting tree pole thingy hoop, and I would memorize as much as possible, but you'll see me glancing down, just so that I could make sure that I get my spot. I don't like having off-the-cuff remarks whenever it needs to be scripted and tight this way. This was my as formal presentation as I can get and still trying to keep it casual and without being overly produced. Does that make any sense? Yeah. I like staying on script, and what I prefer is to memorize everything, and then my delivery, I don't have to be looking down all the time, but or just get a teleprompter, just read from the teleprompter and still know what I'm going to say. But I love the memorization technique. Yeah, I used it. I used the script though. I used the script frequently to make sure that I stayed on track, kept things moving along.
For example, the song Before We Say Goodbye is a last-ditch effort to save a relationship from ending. As the song progresses, so does the intensity of the plea until finally it becomes obvious that the relationship is over. After one last embrace,
That's still not too bad.
nothing is left except to walk away.
Except to walk away.
I wrote this song as a literal telling of a breakup story. Over the years, however, I've come to associate this song as a final plea for more time before the imminent death of a loved one. In that context,
Third dimension.
I find the lyrical treatment very powerful.
Very powerful indeed. It's like Yeah, this is the my Mad Death Montage theme song. Best death montage theme song ever. That's how I'm billing this. That's my take on Before We Say Goodbye. Go into Roy's Record Renovations episode 6. It's whenever I talk about Before We Say Goodbye and this song. This is the one song on the album that I did right. I won't be making a whole lot of changes to. It's the one that the vocal was the most in time on. And it just so happens that the arrangement, I was the most specific about the arrangement that I wanted. The different parts for the band to play. La da 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 da. Meow meow meow. Do 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 do. The result of this song was, wow, this really works. Just imagine what would happen to all the rest of the songs on the album if I could make each of those arrangements and fit the vocals in time so that not a lot of energy is being wasted. That's the whole reason I'm coming back and retracking and remixing and remastering this thing. Because last year, just the vocals not being in the pocket of the song is really weighing the whole thing down. It's not allowing the performances and the energy of the songs to be transferred with maximum efficiency. We're going to fix it. It's not a problem unless we got a solution. And that's my solution, is to go back, retract the vocals mainly, and clean up some of these arrangements, re-EQ and process the bass and the drums, and we're going to be in great shape.
That's part of the magic of music.
That's part of the magic of music.
We provide our own interpretations to the song that moves us.
To the songs that move us. We provide our own interpretations to the songs that move us. Misspeak there. But it still works. You understand what I'm going for. We provide our own interpretation to the song that moves us, or our own interpretations to the songs that move us. From my debut album, Omniville, here is Before We Say Goodbye.
Album Omniville. Here is Before We Say Goodbye.
Yeah. And then do 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 do.
We both know the game we're playing.
Do 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 do.
We've played it so many times.
Do 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 do.
And I keep myself from saying it.
Do do
I
do.
feel when I look in your eyes.
But our time has passed us by. We don't have to say goodbye. Nah, I am Royd. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here's my this face though. Oh, did you see that? Oh, I gotta see that again. Oh my gosh. And down and up. Oh yeah. Oh, that's my fave. One more time. And down and up. Oh yeah.
I am Roy Golden.
I am Royd Golden, Colorado.
You've been.
Yes. Goodbye to nah. I am Royd Golden, Colorado myself. I am Royd Golden, Colorado myself. That is amazing. There you go, hold on. There you go. I am Royd Golden, Colorado. How did you know, baby? Screen grabs. Royd Golden, Colorado. There we go. Oh, that's genius. All right, next. Kiss Another Wave. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. Self-Same Saturday Live Now.
Music is sexy.
Music is sexy. I like that.
Groove and some sweet vibrations get me in the mood.
Oh, snap. Yes, please. Give me a groove and some sweet vibrations to get me in the mood tonight. Yeah. Kudos to Google also for providing the closed captioning service. Sweet vibrations in the mood. All right. Good.
Tonight's song, Kiss Another Wave, is a symbolic narrative about a sexual encounter.
Ooh, sexy times.
I chose vivid scenery from nature.
I chose bit scenery, vivid scenery.
Consider the power of the ocean when it
Yeah.
land. As wave after wave crashes upon the shore, energy and passion is transferred back and forth.
Ooh, yeah. Over and over.
That
Is hot.
hot. Kiss Another Wave marked a significant milestone in my songwriting. It was the first time I composed the melody and chord progression before I wrote the lyric. That's the way I've written.
That's the way I've written songs ever since.
I find that having the melody in place allows the lyric to become tighter and the song to be more cohesive overall.
Yeah.
Notice the climactic build from beginning
Climax.
as I sing Kiss Another Wave from my debut album, Omniville.
Yeah. From my debut album, of Medieval Lips.
Whose calls I care,
Oh, yeah.
rolls like thunder.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Hold on a sec. I gotta.
Who's gonna save me when the water rolls like thunder? Oh, I'll kiss another wave with my mouth wide open.
Way with my mouth wide open. Who? And then, oh yeah, there it is. You got to get the eye closed, hat down, and then boom, there. Come on, right back up. That's right. That's right.
I am Roy Gold.
I'm rolling Golden, Colorado. I'm rolling. I'm rolling Golden, Colorado. I think I've already had that one before.
I am Roy Golden, the rock.
I am rolling Golden, Colorado. Yeah, I am. Little twin, bar twin, hey. I am rolling Golden, Colorado. Oh, that face, too. Rolling Golden, Colorado. There's Royd Golden, Colorado. Rolling Golden, Colorado. All right, next. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am extremely disappointed that this hasn't gotten nearly as much.
Emotional nakedness.
Oh my god. Just hit you. I just punch you straight in the face. Music is sexy. Emotional nakedness. Hey, you gotta capture the attention straight off the bat, though. Aim for the middle hole first. Aim for that middle hole. Oh yeah, there we go. That sound means it's time for some Dallas Blonde. Oh yeah. All right.
My songwriting, but being emotionally naked outside the realm of musical art is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful
It's a wonderful trait for showing gratitude and compassion.
It's a not so wonderful trait when feeling angry or disappointed towards others.
Let's review that. You understand what I'm saying? Emotional nakedness. Emotional nakedness is essential to songwriting. Is that what I said?
Emotional nakedness is essential to my songwriting.
Yep.
But being emotionally naked outside the realm of musical art is a double-edged sword.
Yep. In the real street
It's a wonderful
internet.
trait for showing gratitude and compassion towards others. It's a not so wonderful trait when feeling
Trait.
angry or disappointed towards others.
What am I talking about there? This concept of being emotionally naked. Whenever I can tap into my emotional nakedness, it's required, really, for the type of music that I want to hear, the type of songs that I want to play. The best way that I can be sincere in my songwriting is to be emotionally naked. And the best way that I can be most efficient in my songwriting is to be emotionally naked all the time. Outside the realm of musical art, this concept of emotional nakedness, hey, it's great whenever you're having a good hair day, right? Or we're really having, things are going well for us, feeling lots of gratitude and love and outward show some gratitude. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just showing all my gratitude towards you, baby. Oh, yeah. It's your birthday every day, ain't it? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. It's great at times like that. But there's other times, hey, where I can't speak to you. I can't speak to you, for you, about you. But what I can do is speak for myself. I'm a sinner who needs a savior, baby. That's what I am. I am a wretched man. Oh, yeah. No apologies. I am who I am, and I'm cool with it. Took me about 36 years to get there. Faults and all, perfect imperfections. Feeling angry, disappointed towards others, I have a very loud voice. If you haven't figured it out by now, I can project very loudly. I have no problem expressing myself freely. And I know a lot of words, so I can get pretty creative in my vulgarities, just as I can be creative in my romanticisms. It's part of it. It's a double-edged sword. That's what I'm trying to communicate here in this intro. I think it's important if you want to understand me.
16 years in the corporate world, I longed to have an opportunity where my creative resources and commercial experience could intertwine. I found it.
I found it. Did you get that? Here, let's hear that again. I like that.
To have an opportunity where my creative resources and commercial
Let's back it up a little bit.
towards others. After 16 years in the corporate world,
I
longed to have an opportunity where my creative resources and commercial experience, all intertwined, emotionally naked. Where can I be emotionally naked and it be accepted? Well, within the realm of the expression of art. Within the boundaries of art. Yeah? Here I am. Now, I'm making the music I want to hear.
There you go.
And tonight, I want to hear a love song.
I want to hear a love song.
My Everything is the 7th track on my debut album, Omniville. It's
My debut album on Evil.
special person in my life. A woman who quite literally is my life. Make no mistake, I am not suggesting without her I wouldn't go on living.
Mm-hmm.
Emotionally naked. Great for truth, so let's get real here. She's not air or water or food. The point I'm making is I have a choice, and I choose to love her and share this life with her. And this song is my proclamation to the world
Oh, yeah.
how much she means to me.
Oh, she's my everything. Ah, there's a girl.
There's a girl.
Oh, she's my everything. She tears me up. And so on and so forth. It's a love song, Roldo.
Other day, love with me.
She's hopelessly yellow me. My time is too little.
Only then just begin. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you might. Oh, wait a minute. What? What was this?
what it is she does to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, a 10K Pokemon Go egg. What is going to hatch? Listen, listen to the. It sounds like I'm getting him. Sounds like I'm getting physically naked. What is going on? What are you doing? 420. Okay, dude. Oh my gosh. What? What is this? It's Dorado. It's Ray Dorado, old dog. It's Mad Ray Dorado. Hold on a second. I lied, old dog. Prometí. Ella no es mi toro. Ella no es mi toro. Ella es mi vida. But I lied. I can't tell you what it is she does to me. And instead of the English translation, but I love her and don't want to live without her, it's can't tell you what it is she means to me. But I lied. She's not my everything. She's my life. Oh, it's great. It's great. Ella es mi vida. Yeah. And here's mi vida eres. You're my life. And then soy rey dorado. Soy rey dorado. My rey dorado ducks.
Soy rey dorado.
Oh.
Espero entretenerte, inspirarte.
Entretenerte, entertained, inspirarte, inspired,
Y animarte.
y animarte. Yeah. Entertained, inspired, encouraged.
Para hacer la música que quieres escuchar.
Make the music you want to hear.
Ser el cambio que quieres ver.
Yeah, not bad.
Y vivir la vida que te atreviste a soñar.
Atreviste.
Porque fantasear.
Fantasear, old dog. Why are you going to fantasize? Porque fantasear. I think, hold on. I think I updated the translation here. Let me see. Da-da-da-da. Where would you be? Where would you be? Ah, there it is. This is my everything, isn't it? Okay, let's see here. ¿Por qué no intentarlo? How about that? ¿Por qué no intentarlo? Does that work better than ¿por qué fantasear? ¿Por qué no intentarlo? I don't know. You tell me.
Cuando puedes hacer, puedes ser, puedes vivir.
Yeah.
Como yo.
Like me, Roda.
Nos vemos, Road Dog.
Nos vemos, Roda. Nos vemos. Nos vemos. Nos vemos. There you go. And then one last ride. That was towards the end. So I unveiled Ray Dorado, and it's not just a bit, all right? It really isn't a bit. I love my neighbor. My genealogy, for those of you interested, I've got a more Spain, Sevilla, Roda, Más Sevilla, Spain, Roda, Más Sevilla, Roda. Got more Spain. I've got Spain on both my mother's side, I wouldn't say it's not over 50%, but it's the highest percentage genealogy from my mom's side, and it's about the third highest on my dad's side. So I've got more Spain gene than any other genealogy. The second highest is going to be Irish, specifically Danish that went to Ireland. A Danish that settled in Ireland. Oops. Yeah. That's where I get my sociopathism from. Just ruthless. Yeah. Spain, Irish, and there's some German in there. Better German. A little bit of French. Yeah. But I love world culture. I love to observe and embrace unique individuals and cultures. Individuals within those cultures. I can see the. I can appreciate, see the beauty and the uniqueness in all nationalities, but it's mainly because I'm looking at it on an individualistic level, because that's the way I want people to look at me. There's no way to try to lump me into a group. You're not going to understand who I am. You're not going to get me, because I'm different, Roll Dog. I'm me. It's a group of one, Roll Dog. It's just a mad group of one. The whole point to this music, though, it's not just, what am I trying to do? Once again, my stated goal, my business mission statement, to earn a living, to support myself and my family by sharing an intimate, emotional connection with you through the magic of music. Whether that's me writing songs for others, writing and playing songs for myself, mixing music, producing music, writing for motion pictures, voice acting for production, whatever it is, through the magic of music or recorded art, the art form that is in the music realm. Hope that I can do it enough so that I can keep a roof over my head for myself and my family, yeah? Earn a living doing that. Sing it for my supper, baby. Sing it for my supper. There's opportunities all over the world. I think that my music is easily translatable into a bachata style of music, and I think I just can work with a nice translate. I just need a region-specific translator for Mexico, and a region-specific translator for Spain, a region-specific translator for Brazil or Peru. Let's just start with Mexico and Spain. How about that? Can translate this music. My Everything, I think, translates very well into a bachata style. It's a great song, a great lyric, and a very romantic passionate message. But there are certain nuances about the lyric in that song that need to be translated. And since I'm the one who wrote it, I know what I want to say, and I know how I can, and I know enough about the Spanish language that I can work with that person. But I just need the resources to do it. Come on. And that's the persona, Rey Dorado. It's Roy Golden here in the States, or in English-speaking countries, or Germany, wherever else. But the literal translation of my name, Rey Dorado. And I don't know how it's going to end up, but what I do know is that I thought the mask is a great way to differentiate the persona, not the brand, the persona. It's the same entertainer, but it's a different message. And what better way to say that than with the change in costume? And for me, it starts with a mask. So I've got some plans in the works to do a proper Dorado mask. Yeah. I worked hard on that all day to try to get that translation done. I'm not fluent in Spanish by any means. But I am surprised at how much I can pick up on, especially whenever I'm watching a Spanish language television. Especially Netflix. I love to watch. I watch everything from all over the world. Palm trees in the snow. Y'all ever seen that from Spain? Palm trees in the snow? Check it out. Macarena Garcia, she's so pretty and so amazing at acting. Macarena Garcia. Yeah, she's amazing at it. It's a wonderful movie. It's exceptional. I'm surprised at how much I can understand. I turned the subtitles on to English and I listened to it in its native, the native dialogue. It's just one more way. Man, I want to go tour South America so bad. Mexico. I even do some shows here in the Southwest, in Texas and New Mexico and Arizona and Southern California. Could rent out the facility and do a Spanish language show and do a regular show. I'm gonna work really hard on that. I want it to do that show as well. It's really important to me. It's not just a funny bit. I'm being serious about it. And I think that's what's kind of funny on Self Shame Saturday is, look at this weird guy in a mask. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Well, to me, it's not creepy. To me, it's just me being me. I'm just spitballing here, getting it out there. Now you got the concept. Now what are we going to do about it? There you go. One last ride. Here we go. This was this one's going to be good.
1994. I had the privilege of attending my first fanfare.
Yeah, this was good.
In Tennessee. It was an amazing time. I got to meet and watch my country music heroes like Clint Black and Diamond Rio.
Look at this guy.
And Toby Keith.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's a 14-year-old Roy. And look at Toby. I was at this game. Check this out. Okay. This, if I'm not mistaken, that's opening day. Was it opening day? 1993. It was one of them games. I swear it was opening day. But Toby was halftime entertainer, and they took him around here in the horse-drawn carriage with a couple of cheerleaders, singing "Should Have Been a Cowboy." Great stuff. Cool guy, really cool guy. And now I look at it. Look, he had the beard back then. That's kind of what I'm going for now. Toby was doing it a long time ago. You know what? If you listen to, and I've always been a huge Toby Keith fan. I appreciate his music more now though than I ever have. I remember I've still got the single, and I've got a cassette single of "Who's That Man." I loved his lyric. I loved his chord progressions. He's just such an amazing songwriter and a tremendous vocalist and performer, obviously. But man, his songwriting is amazing. And the song that's my favorite of all time by him is "I'm So Happy I Can't Stop Crying." He had a little-known entertainer named Sting. He worked with on that. That song hit me. That song, those lyrics hit me. If I'm in the right frame of mind, that song makes me cry. So happy that I can't stop crying. I'm laughing through my tears. Laughing through my tears. I still can't figure out the chords of that. Just kind of like the Aaron Tippin. That's as close as I'll get to loving you. That's another one of them. I've never figured out actually what that chord progression is. I think they're tricking me. Can't stop crying. I love that, and it's that type of songwriting that I grew up on, and that I paid really close attention to, and that moved me way back then, and now it's over 2 decades later, and it's still moving me. I'm listening to those songs 20 years later, and they're making me cry. Oh, Toby. Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh yeah. Yep. I was standing outside, and then here's his tour bus. Man, and I can't remember how this happened, but I feel like this is when he was getting off his bus and he was going over to sign. But somehow I didn't wait in line very long. But how could I have done that? Maybe this is just where I was in line. You know what? It probably was. This is just where I was in line. The line was kind of snaking back through here, and then you go inside the fairgrounds. And he just gets off, and I start snapping photographs. He's just right there next to me. And I finally got in there and got to meet him. This was the last day of Fanfare. I was so tired on the bus. Okay, so I just finished taking off. I finished taking these pictures, so I changed the film on my camera, and I put a new thing of film in my camera. Back in the olden days, a 35 millimeter. I put the film in the camera. It's a great camera, by the way. It's Fuji. Little Fuji point and shoot. Man, that thing, oh my gosh, took some amazing pictures. So go inside and I meet Billy Ray, and I'll talk about that here in just a second. But the picture that they took of me with Billy Ray was on that new film. When I got on the shuttle bus back to the Opryland Hotel. It's a Gaylord Marriott Opry now, I guess. Whatever. It's Opryland Hotel back then. The picture of me with Billy Ray Cyrus was on that camera, and I passed out in the on the shuttle. And somewhere along the line of me taking a nap and waking up and getting off the shuttle, I thought that the camera was in the little bag that I was carrying, my little fanny pack. But No, I lost the camera somehow. And on the camera, I could have done without the camera. I could always replace the camera. But what irritated me was that I still had that fresh roll of film that had the picture of me with Billy Ray Cyrus. But at least I still had this. Maybe I'll get a chance to take another picture with him someday. I don't know. I sure hope so. 'Cause I love me some Billy Ray Cyrus. Man, back in the day, gosh, he burst on the scene. Remember the Romeo? Won't you be my Juliet? Romeo. Can you name the Romeo ladies? If I remember correctly, Dolly Parton, was it not Trisha Yearwood? Mary Chapin Carpenter? Maybe Kathy Mattea? Hold on a sec. Let's not speculate. Let's not speculate. Romeo, Dolly Parton. Uh-huh. Okay, I was way off. Dolly Parton, Billy Ray, Tanya Tucker, Mary Chapin Carpenter, Kathy Mattea. It's Pam Tillis was man, I love me some Pam Tillis. Maybe it was Memphis. She did that song live there at the Grand Ole Opry during fanfare. And that's all I wanted to hear. Just hear me some Pam Tillis doing some Maybe It Was Memphis. So Tanya, Mary Chapin, Kathy Mattea, and Dolly. Yeah. What I was thinking is he thinks he'll keep her. That was Mary Chapin Carpenter that had Trisha Yearwood. But this one, anyway. Check out Romeo if you haven't seen it. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody wants him, but not as bad as me, Romeo. Oh, I love me some Romeo. Oh, man, but he was burst on the scene. Then he had this thing with Travis Tritt. They were, here's a quarter. Call someone who cares. As he accepted his 30 Grammy Awards. Oh, man. But hey, time mellows us all out, does it not? Does it not? I'll listen to this. It won't be the last. It won't be the last. It's the first time that I call. It had some, what else did it have? In the Heart of a Woman. Oh, I love that song. Had some Talk Some. If you ever seen his performance of Talk Some, I can't remember if it was the CMAs or the ACMs, but he did Talk Some live, where he was hunching the microphone stand during the, and I mean, man, the guy, he had all the moves. He had all them Romeo sexy moves. I mean, damn, that was some Billy Ray Cyrus. But he tore it up. He did. In his band, you know what his band name? Sly Dog. You remember that? Sly Dog. Oh yeah. Great album, though. Great album. Talk Some. Yeah. Somebody new. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you never find somebody new. And then, of course, it had the, I was going through the closet, back in my old home, found a Letterman's jacket, so I slipped it home. Words by heart. Oh, my gosh. There were a couple of girls in middle school who really dug that song. I always, if I ever met back up with them one day, that is one night. If I know that they're at my show one night, then I'll do that song for them. They know who they are. I don't do covers, but I'll do that one. I'll do Sweet Louisiana Sound when I'm in New Orleans or Bossier City or Natchitoches. And I'll do Crying if people want me to do an encore. If they meet my demands for an encore performance. And I'll do Words by Heart if I know either one of those two is in the audience. Let's continue.
Album I absolutely adore. When I met Billy Ray, I told him my name, and then he asked me, "Do you have a band?"
Do you have a band? He did. He did, just out of the blue. Out of the blue. Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm like, "Hey, what's your name?" Is Dale. "You have a band?" Like, no.
He caught me completely off guard.
He did.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
You should get a band.
You should get a band. That's exactly what he said. You should get a band. You should get a band. As he's signing the glossy, the 8x10, right? I bought the 8x10. I still got that in there. I'll show that to y'all. Just kind of scribbled his name on there. You should get a band. That's what he told me. And then what did I say back? And this is verbatim.
I looked him straight in the eye and I said, "I will."
I will. I will. I will. And then I walked off. And I'm like, yes. And I got my picture back. And I was just completely knackered. And I'm like, man, I'm dribbling. Just gonna take a little nappy on the way back to the hotel. It's been a great fanfare.
Well, I was stoked after that trip.
Matt Stokes. Hold on. Matt Stokes. I was pumped, psyched, jacked, and cranked. Pumped, psyched, jacked, and cranked. It's like the rock, real dog. Pumped, psyched, jacked, and cranked. Y'all remember that? Poontang pie. Catchphrases that never caught on. Shut your mouth and know your role.
And writing songs.
That fanfare experience really was it was the catalyst where I knew that if I was going to get serious about it, then I need to learn how to play guitar and I need to start writing songs. And that's what I did.
I was going to pursue a career in country music. I had to sing, play, and write.
You had to do the trifecta, Roll Dog. And then...
and look great in a pair of skin-tight Wranglers.
Sing, play, and write, and look great in a pair of skin-tight Wranglers. Memorable moment. It's a memorable moment, Roll Dog. Mad memorables. Mad memorable moment. Boop. Oh, yeah. Skin-tight Wranglers. Yeah. So there you go. And then, wait for it.
Cougar bait! Yeah, baby, yeah.
Cougar bait. Could be
That
back.
summer, I began writing lyrics for tonight's song, One Last Ride.
When I did that, my throat got tickly.
I didn't figure out the final chord progressions and melody until a few
And I was about to,
I knew the style of my music was vastly different than what I heard on the radio. And it would be a while, if ever,
I'm surprised that whenever I coughed, it didn't turn into a big coughing fit. It was actually a huge win that I didn't start coughing even more. That I picked a spot where I could clear my throat and then keep going on. It's just things that happen. Hey, during the course of live TV, how do you handle those things? As we've seen me drop my pick twice now. Once when I was at the Cattle Dome and once when I was at the Bluebird Cafe. And both times, just keep right on going. You know why? Because I came prepared.
didn't figure out the final chord progressions and melody.
Prepared for all this. What you get with
I knew the style of my music
repetition,
was
Roll Dog.
vastly
You
different
live through it
than
all.
what I heard on the radio. And it would be a while, if ever, I'd have an opportunity to share my music with the world.
There you go.
Fast forward 21 years. In August,
I think we missed it here. Let's go back and listen to that.
and melody until a few years later, and look great in a pair of skin.
Oh, yeah. Cougar bite.
Cougar bite.
Could be back.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. That summer, I began writing lyrics for tonight's song, One Last Ride.
That summer, I began writing lyrics. This was 1994. We moved from Bossier City, Louisiana. It's right there on the other side of the Red River from Shreveport. All right, northwest Louisiana. Far east Texas. And we moved to Natchitoches, which is where they filmed Steel Magnolias. Remember Sweet Dolly Parton I just talked about on Romeo? Well, here's Dolly Parton coming up twice. She's going to be coming up twice tonight. The film Steel Magnolias with Dolly Parton and Olympia Dukakis and some actor named Julia Roberts. Is that her name? I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever heard of her. Among others. Natchitoches is where they filmed that movie, Steel Magnolias. That's where we live. Natchitoches Central High School, all that good stuff. We moved in, I think, late June or early July, just a couple of weeks after Fanfare. And then, and I started in August teaching myself to play guitar a little bit, but I started writing lyrics for One Last Ride, and I wrote the lyrics for One Last Ride that summer after meeting Billy Wright. You should get a band. Well, should get a band. Well, if I'm going to get a band, we're going to need some songs to play, so I need to write some songs.
Didn't figure out the final chord progressions and melody until a few years later.
It was it was as late as 1997, I think. It was the first part of 1997 when I finally solidified the chord progression and the structure of the song as it is today. Took a couple of years. So One Last Ride was the first song I wrote lyrics to, but there is another song that you haven't heard yet that most likely will not even see the light of day until my fourth album. I just don't think there's room for it until then. That the first song that I wrote the lyrics and completed the melody and the chord progression was not that. And that's going to be winter of 1995. I believe it was late January 1995. I started writing One Last Ride lyrics August of 94, and then I wrote my first song, completed my first song in January 1995, a few months later, and finished up One Last Ride a couple years after I wrote the lyrics.
But I knew the style of my music was vastly different than what I heard on the radio.
The style of my music was vastly different than what I heard on the radio, and this was in 1994, so I don't think it's vastly different today, but it's definitely different. It's just my sound. I don't know. What can I say? It's very distinct.
It would be a while, if ever, I'd have an opportunity to share my music with the world.
Yeah.
Fast forward 21 years. In August of 2015, I found myself at the 515 studio in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, it was 21 years later. 21 years later, after I started writing lyrics to that, we're actually recording this song. It took 21 years for me to get a band. I told him I would. Hey, for one 6-hour session, I had a band, and it was a great band.
Just a short distance away from the fairgrounds where that original fanfare was held. And for one 6-hour studio session, I finally had a band. Told him I would.
Yeah, I did.
It was worth the wait. And here is the first single from my debut album, Omniville, One Last Ride.
Swag Tuku. Man who hasn't got his prior.
I am Roy Golden.
I am Roy Golden. Yes, I am.
Give me one last ride.
Oh, here we go. You know.
Come on now. You know you want to. Give me one last ride.
Yeah.
I am Roy Golden. Come on now. You know you want to. Give me one last ride.
Yeah. Love it. That's the memorable moment. Oh, that's a classy one. Like that. Boom. I am Roy Golden, Colorado.
I am Roy Golden, Dorado myself.
Colorado myself.
Entertained, inspired, and encouraged to make the music you want to hear. Be the change you need to see and live the life you dare to dream.
Why make believe when you can make believe? Later, road dog. Alrighty then. That concludes our broadcast session of A Bedroom Boy's Best. The next one, if you haven't seen this, I highly recommend everybody. Here, go to this one. Go to Bedroom Boy's Best, Season 1, Episode 12.
Welcome to Date Night Friday.
Date Night Friday, Casual Friday edition style. I'm leaving this on the Omniville Unleashed. This is when I talk about what exactly is it that I'm doing.
Casual Friday style.
Yeah.
I am Roy Golden, Dorado myself, coming straight at you from around the side. Previously recorded now on YouTube Live. Go Google like me.
Google like me tonight.
Tonight, I thought I would answer some of your
Mad questions.
questions.
Google like me tonight. I thought I would answer some of your mad questions. Mad questions? You got mad questions? I got all the right answers, Roll Dog. I sound great, and I got all the right answers. If you haven't seen this one, go check it out. And I give you a less than 20-minute presentation. Also, this is the first time that I did not script my remarks. I did support slides to help keep me on track. And I talk about what is A Bedroom Boy's Best, what is Omniville, what is Omniville Unleashed. It gives you all the information, detailed as I could be in the shortest amount of time possible. It's about 18 minutes. Go check it out. It's even got a thumbs up, Roll Dog. It's got a mad I like this. Somebody likes it, Roll Dog. Somebody likes it. Check this out, though, if you haven't. Yeah. And just to recap, I am rolling Golden, Colorado. I had to sing, play, and write and look great in a pair of skin-tight Wranglers. Come on now, you know you want to give me one last ride. Goodbye to nah. Goodbye to nah. I am Roy Golden. I am Roy Golden, Colorado myself. Hopefully you've been entertained. Give me a groove and some sweet vibrations to get me in the mood tonight. Oh, yeah. And those are our memorable moments from Self-Shame Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Roy Golden, Colorado. I am Roy Golden, Dorado myself. Hopefully you've been entertained, inspired, and encouraged to make the music you want to hear. Be the change you need to see and live the life you dared to dream. Why make believe when you can make be live? Like me. Later, road dog.